Hello and welcome back to Afterglow, and this will be our 6th bonus episode. Possibly the one I've done the least work to. Well, other than Johnny and him doing the editing on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES. So I was a participant in the 2024 Retro-Lympics Summer Edition. I was with Grim from the Lost and Gone podcast as my partner, and we competed against 3 other teams to see who would be the ultimate champion of the Retro-Lympics 2024 Summer Edition. So we got permission from TobyVonDoom from Secret Levels to go ahead and upload this to our feed as well. That being said, be sure to go support Secret Levels and everyone who put this together, because it's a blast to participate in and to listen to, of course. The Quizmaster, Keaton, be sure to give him a shout out if you drop by the Secret Levels Discord, because he works really hard to put this together as well. Now, that being said, I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just going to cut right in, let you guys listen to it, and then I will come back with maybe a little bit of an outro, but I just want you guys to kick back and enjoy listening to the Summer 2024 Retro-Lympics.
Hey there, it's Toby, and before you get started on this episode, I wanted to tell you about our sponsor, Retro Pop Relics. Retro Pop Relics has been creating some of the coolest 3D printed giant video game cartridges. If you visit RetroPopRelics.com, you can see a bunch of the cartridges that are already available. You can get Super Smash Bros., Paper Mario, Super Mario World, Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, and even Green. These are perfect decorations for your game room, so again, go check out RetroPopRelics.com, and if you use the promo code GENIE at checkout, you'll get 10% off. RetroPopRelics.com. Enjoy the show.
BadSecretMedia.com. I hate Bad Secret Media.
Hey there, gamers! Welcome to the Secret Levels podcast. On this week's episode, we go to the Retro-Lympics.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 Summer Retro-Lympics! This is our biannually multiple choice quiz game over retro video games. We've got a lot of contestants here tonight. I am one of the hosts for tonight. I am Toby from the Secret Levels podcast. I also have a co-host with me, Jenny Bean. Will you introduce yourself?
I'm Jenny Bean from the Nocturnal Mysteries podcast.
We will be your host. We will be telling you all the questions and, trying to keep these animals from going way off the rails. Speaking of all these animals, let's hear from our contestants. Let's hear from Team Alone Ultra. Tell us who you are and where you're from.
Hi, I'm Ultra from this team, the Lone Ultra, or whatever it's called. And a lot of people don't know who I am, but I run a YouTube channel called UltraFlame64. It's on YouTube.com. And what I do on this channel is I mostly do reviews and whatnot. Mostly reviews of mostly video games and sometimes movies.
Nice.
Like I'm doing another movie review that's set to release this October and whatnot. I'm mostly a review channel. That's all I do. I'm active on Instagram. Follow me there, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, whatnot. If you like reviews and whatnot.
Next, we've got the team of Hennessy and Syrup.
Yeah, how the fuck's it going, everyone? This is your boy Goobs. And my Rob over there had to see syrup.
Yes.
Put some stank on this shit.
Put some stank on that bitch.
Yeah. We've cooked before. We're going to cook all the way this time together. That sounded wrong, but we're going to win.
I hope so. I am putting out the positive vibes that we will.
Hell yeah. What you got to say what shows y'all are from, guys? Come on now.
Well, I'm from the secret fucking levels, bro. Everyone knows me.
I mean, yeah, for those of you who may not know me, I am from a whole bunch of places. I have a solo podcast that's kind of on hiatus called The Random Rambles with Rob. But if you want to hear me ramble about professional wrestling on 2 different continents, I co-host a podcast called Didn't Get All of It. And I have a spinoff called Didn't Get All of It, Japan, where we talk about Japanese professional wrestling. So you can follow us on all of your favorite social media platforms under Fatal 4 Pods. And that's FOUR Pods. There you go.
Nice. See, that's how you promote, Goobs. Come on now. All right. The next team.
Go to secret levels. Go to badsecretmedia.com, motherfuckers.
There you go. Thank you. The next team is Check Out Our Backlog.
Hey, I am Mikey Tabletop. Check out our backlog. I don't know who's in charge of getting guests on for this show, but they picked 2 people who no longer do podcasts. We are both retired podcasts. So you can go check out our backlog. I hosted 2 shows, The Big Drink Energy, where we talked energy drinks, because that's something we were into at the time. And I hosted 0-2 Heroes, a fighting game podcast that my partner here tonight, John, he was on twice. He has the record of being the guest with the most appearances on that show. So I'm very excited that he invited me on to be his guest today.
I'm currently in Argentina. Hello, everyone. I'm John, former host of the Video Game Lounge podcast, and Mikey Tabletop, everyone's favorite tabletop, is my partner tonight. We're ready to do this.
Our last team is the Grim Glow team.
What's up, motherfuckers? Why isn't Lefko speaking? Is he too cool to speak now?
I'm giving you the floor, good sir.
The floor has always been mine.
Well, yeah, it's
this is
belongs to all of us. We walk on it.
I'm Grim from the Lost and Gone podcast. I cover unreleased media and, all sorts of little oddities like that. And my friend, supposedly, Lefko, want to talk about yourself?
Well, I was born back in 1982.
Too far back.
Oh, my bad. I do a small podcast called Afterglow where I talk about my retro gaming memories. We have many 15-minute episodes and now many 1 to 2 hour episodes.
Ooh. I've been there for that.
Oh, another important fact about Lefko, he hates pickles. So,
don't share it.
These are all of our contestants. We've already chosen the orders for all of our rounds that we're going to be having tonight. The first round, we are going to have Alone Ultra go, Hennessy and Syrup, Check Out Our Backlog, and then Grim Glow. So that is the order. Now, we have 4 categories per round with multiple choice questions. You will hear the question and the answers before you give your answers, and we will move into that if you guys are ready. Everyone ready?
Let's get it going.
Yes, move into it.
Jenny Bean, do you want to tell us our first categories?
Okay, so we have first, any likeness is coincidental, winners don't do drugs, and what do you stand for?
All right, so to kick us off, Alone Ultra, you get to pick the first category, and you get the first question in the category. You don't get to skip around. You just get the first question in that category. So,
all right,
what would you like?
Which one would I do? I'm gonna try for any likeness is coincidental. That's what I'll go for.
Which illusionist sued Pokemon for stealing his likeness for Kadabra? A. Harry Houdini, B. Uri Geller, C. Penn Jillette, or D. Piff the Magic Dragon?
Oh man, this is an interesting one. I'm not that familiar with Pokemon, but I'll try my best. See, okay, which illusionist stole Pokemon? Sued Pokemon. I'm gonna go for maybe I'll go for B. That's my guess.
And that's your final answer.
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
That is correct.
Holy shit, I got that right.
All right.
I know nothing about Pokemon. So.
Bend those spoons, boy.
All right.
Give this reference.
Hennessy and syrup. What are you wanting?
Okay, Rob, what are we feeling, buddy?
What do you stand for?
All right.
Okay, I'll go with you on this ride. Wasn't going to be my first pick, but...
Well, you can go with your first pick. I don't care.
Well, I've already uncovered it.
Oh, damn.
No. We already got it.
The popular Japanese home computer system, MSX, home to Metal Gear, is commonly accepted as an abbreviation for what? Is it A, Microsoft Extended, B, Mitsubishi Software Experience, C, Main System Executable, or D, Mitsubishi Sony X?
Son of a bitch.
Oof, that one's a rough one, guys.
Yeah.
And it's weird because, like, I have...
Excellent games play on this system.
I think I have some of these games. MXS? MSS?
MSX.
What the hell?
What does that stand for?
Yeah, I can't read that, but what was the one there? Can you read that again for me, please?
Microsoft Extended. B, Mitsubishi.
No, D.
D is Mitsubishi Sony X.
That'll be my best guess.
I will not. Let's see. I'll go with you on that.
Okay, so you guys were guessing D.
We're locked in.
D locked in. Mitsubishi Sony X. Is that the correct answer?
No.
The correct answer was Microsoft Extended. Yep.
I've come across that acronym so much, but I never knew what it was.
Well, now you do, though.
Well, now you know.
Inside, I'm just screaming because I'm here. Like, it was made by Microsoft. Come on.
Okay, check out our backlog. Which category do you guys want?
Like Mickey.
I'm feeling like first.
Oh, yeah. Like
Yeah,
where we're going to finish. Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. I'm curious to see what that category is.
Okay.
Let's do it.
First it is.
Which FPS is credited with being the first in its genre to have regenerating health? A. Baseball 2000, B. Halo Combat Evolved, C. Halo 2, or D. Hexen?
John, you got any ideas?
I have at best a guess.
Okay, what is your guess? Let's talk through this.
I believe it's Halo Combat Evolved.
Okay, I was thinking it was Hexen. I just think Halo was too late of a game. There's no way Halo was the first one with regenerating health. I don't know. You think so?
I'm like 98.2% sure it's Halo Combat Evolved.
Okay. Honestly, I've never played any of these. I've never even heard of Baseball. The font is so tiny I thought it said Spaceballs, and I was surprised that they had a video game of it. So cool. We can go. We can do Halo.
B, locking in B, Halo.
Okay.
Combat Evolved.
Is B, Halo Combat Evolved, the correct answer? No.
Oh, fuck.
It is A, Baseball 2000.
So with me no longer having a podcast, I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, what do I do with my time now? And I've decided to get big into A for analytics. So I went back and I listened to all of the backlogs of all the Retro-Lympics. And John, get this. Teams that get the first question wrong, where the correct answer is A, 78.2% chance of winning. We're up to a good start.
Nice.
That being said, go play some Baseball 2000. It's a really, really decent 16-bit shooter on the Super Nintendo.
Or go
Doesn't
touch
get enough
grass,
respect.
either or.
Baseball was fun. Come on. Have a nice day.
All right, Grimglow, you guys are up next. Which category do you want?
You want to join the DARE program?
Winners don't use drugs; they fight them.
All right, so y'all want winners don't use drugs?
I guess so.
All right. If your realm is plagued by scoma...
The Elder Scrolls, you don't even gotta finish.
Let me read the question, you fucker. This is how this works. You have to let me read it at least and build suspense. Pretend like you don't know.
I'm going to say B, final answer.
Oh, y'all sons of bitches. Let me read the question.
They did it.
Whatever. You know what? The sons of bitches. Yes. B, Elder Scrolls, you ball suckers. All right. All right, we are back to the top.
People at home like to play as well.
We got Alone Ultra. What category would you like?
All right, I'm gonna go with first because that seems like the kind of stuff I would have more knowledge about.
All right.
Yeah, I wasted my middle school years watching digital gaming. Right.
Which one of these games is largely considered to be the original real-time strategy game? A. Command and Conquer. B. Warcraft Orcs and Humans. C. Herzog's Y. Or D. Dune 2 Battle for Arrakis.
All right, this is an interesting one. I have never heard of C and D before. I've heard of the other two. A and B, I've heard of those. But for a real-time strategy, I'm not too familiar with that genre, so I'm going to go with A, Command and Conquer. That's my best guess.
All right. Let's see if that's the right answer. It is not.
Oh, man.
It is actually Dune 2 Battle for Arrakis? What did we say that was?
Arrakis.
Arrakis.
I have never heard of that game in my life. Never.
Me either.
Maybe you should have used the voice.
Hennessy and syrup. Which category do you guys want?
Last time you go this time.
Let's try. You want to try Eddie likes this as coincidental?
Yeah.
Let's try that.
Let's try that coincidentally.
Which Super Nintendo game was sued by Pixar for being too similar to the short Red's Dream? Is it A, Harley's Humongous Adventure, B, Little Samson, C, Eek the Cat, or D, Uniracers?
I got this, Rob. What's your guess?
Whatever you say, since you got it.
I'm going to pray to the uni gods for a quick second here. I'm going to jump on my unicycle and hope I'm fucking right on this one. I'm going to go with D, Uniracers.
Well, Goobs, you are correct!
Yeah.
There we go.
I put my faith in you, good sir, and I was not wrong.
We covered this show on the show, so go check out that episode on Secret Levels Podcast. It's a great episode.
That's right.
Bow down to the uni gods.
Hopefully the Unigod will give you more luck for the rest of this competition.
Hey, some people drive their unicycle without a seat, bud.
Check out our backlog. What category do you guys want?
Let's see here. I'm kind of feeling either likeness is coincidental or what do you stand for? But I picked the last category, so what are you feeling?
Let's do what do you stand for?
All right, let's get it. Whew.
Okay, what did the Sega Dreamcast memory card VMU stand for? A, Virtual Memory Ultra. B, Visual Memory Unit. C, Virtual Mini Universe. Or D, Vertical Memory Unplugged.
I feel like it's got to be visual. I think it's B.
Okay, I was thinking either B or C. I think B makes sense from like a technological standpoint, but
Yeah.
it's Sega. It's like the late 90s, early 2000s. I could see them trying to be cool and going for a virtual universe as like a marketing ploy. Looking at the stats, when a team is stuck between B and C, they have... It's a close one because it's essentially a coin flip, but it's not 50-50 between B and C. It's actually 64 and 46 going with B. So I think you're right on this one. We should go with B, visual memory unit.
Okay, locking it in, Toby. B.
I want you to know that when when we would get these questions, I would specifically think of your analytics, and I was trying to switch stuff around because I was like, nope, that makes sense. I think we've done too many C's or we've done too many A's. So I had you in mind, I swear to God, as I put some of these in order, and I would change, like people would send the questions in a specific order, and I'd be like, nope, we've had too many C's. Anyways, the correct answer is B.
Yes. The analytics are never wrong, baby.
Yes. Let's go, Mikey.
Call us the Moneyball of video game trivia podcasts.
This is so dumb. I love it. All right, Grim Glow, what category are you going with?
What you thinking, Grim? I'm not good with acronyms, so I would recommend not doing what do you stand for.
Well, what do you say we dare to be different this time?
We can do that. We can be different. Do the same thing we did last time.
And Toby, I just want you to know, me and Goobs are trying to be heels this time.
Oh, yeah?
That's why we're being a little rowdy, a little mean with you.
Okay, that's fine. So which category are y'all wanting?
Winners
don't do
drugs.
Winners don't do drugs, okay.
Why a heel?
You're always a heel. What are you talking about? In Grand Theft Auto 3, what is the name of the drug that Catalina and the Colombian cartel distribute throughout Liberty City? Is it A, Zydrate, B, Joy, C, Triptocaine, or D, Spank?
Well, see, here's the issue. Of course, I do a retro gaming podcast, but I do skew a bit older. So by the time this game came out, I did not play it. Grim, did you play GTA 3?
I did, but this is more or less a question that my lady would be able to answer because she loves this game. I didn't play it that much. I remember Catalina. She's a two-time jerk, but if we're just going through the process of elimination, let's be honest, they would never call any drug Joy. I think that would have drew a little bit too much controversy. I don't think it would have been Spank. That's just a little too goofy.
I don't think it would be Zydrate because it sounds too close to hydrate, kind of like an energy drink. I'm leaning towards Triptocaine.
That's what I'm leaning towards too. But, let's just think for a second, okay? Let's say there was a Zydrate. I imagine it'd be a little bit probably like rushing water from Fallout New Vegas. Got some like weird tubes hooked up to a water bottle that you drink, fill it full of jet, and all of a sudden you're punching at the speed of light.
So I thought it'd be like Cred from South Park.
Well, are we going with C then?
Sure, let's go with Triptocaine.
All right, I guess we're locking that in.
All right, is that the correct answer? It is not. It is D, Spank.
Damn these Rockstar people.
Yep.
I have a quick question about these drugs. Are they all from different video games, or did you make up some of those words?
Keaton, do you know who wrote this question?
It was mine. Zydrate is from Repo the Genetic Opera. It comes in a little glass vial. Joy is from We Happy Few, and Triptocaine is from Heavy Rain.
Awesome, thank you. I was about to say, I knew there was a game that had a drug called Joy in it, but I didn't know what it was, so I was curious if all of them were quote-unquote real drugs or not. Thank you.
Well,
Good job.
The category is winners don't use drugs. We obviously didn't know the drugs, so that makes us winners. I say we get the point.
Shut up. All right, Alone Ultra. You get to pick
Yeah.
the last question for whatever category you pick.
Yeah, all right. So I'm really determined between either any likeness is coincidental or first. And those are probably the only ones I'll really know about. And I felt that, actually, you know what? Which one? I think I might go for any likeness because, damn, I would have immediately gotten the last question.
Yeah.
I know that from the back of my head. I know it.
All right. So you want any likeness as a coincidental?
Sure, why not?
All right.
Ooh.
Super Mario was named after the landlord of Nintendo of America's first warehouse. What was this real-life Mario's last name? A. Segale, B. Stancato, C. Spaghetti, or D. Scapelli?
Oh man, this is a hard question. I never thought I've never heard of this question before. I think I'm leaning towards spaghetti because that sounds like an Italian last name. Or maybe Scapelli. Actually, I think the original Mario movie might have referenced it, by having the other plumber company being called Scapelli, or I think it was called that. I'm not too sure. But oh man, this is such a hard question. I'm gonna go with A. It's A.
Well, the answer.
I knew this question when I was like 8 years old.
It is A. Segale?
Yes.
Segale? Is that how we're saying it?
It's Segali. It's Segali.
Segali? Okay.
I knew that. I knew that when I was 8 years old.
Even Segali.
Hennessy and syrup. Your question.
So either first or drugs. You can pick, Rob.
Let's be first.
Unless you want to try Stanford again.
No!
Yeah, let's stay the fuck away from that.
You want first?
You're...
Yeah, sure, let's give her.
Which game received the first individual 10 towards a review score in the magazine Electronic Gaming Monthly? Was it A, Super Mario World, B, Ninja Spirit, C, Samurai Showdown, or D, Metal Gear Solid?
The World of Mario?
Okay.
Maybe?
I'm thinking there had to be a 10 before Metal Gear Solid came out.
Mm-hmm.
Metal Gear Solid, they probably did give it a 10, but Ninja Spirit, I don't think got the first 10. And Samurai Showdown is just a Neo Geo fighting game. So I don't think that got a perfect 10 as well. So it's either between D or A. My gut's with A. What do you think, buddy?
I am Eiffel Towering this answer with you with A.
We're going A.
All right. Is A the correct answer? No.
Let's hope so.
It's
it is Ninja Spirit.
It is B, Ninja Spirit.
Fuck.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't either. Okay.
You give it a goddamn 10 and nobody that played video games from the 80s all the way up until now don't know what the fuck it is.
That was tricky, though, because Metal Gear Solid also got a perfect 10 because I have that magazine still from my childhood.
Check out our backlog. Which question do you want out of the last two categories?
So, Mikey, what did the stats say when you're picking between two categories, one of which you already guessed the correct answer?
Okay, so the stats say so we got one of what do you stand for. If we got both of them, we should just clear that out. But this is like the Monty Hall problem, where we should do winners don't use drugs because we have a better chance. We got lucky that one. Like if we had two in a row, we could have confirmed that category. But A for analytics is saying winners don't do drugs.
Gotcha. All right, let's do it.
The famous arcade slogan, "Winners don't do drugs," is credited to whom? A. William S. Sessions, Director of the FBI. B. Ronald Reagan, President. C. Nancy Reagan, First Lady. Or D. Bobo the Sentient Blue Slime.
Okay, I think I know this. I forget the name of the game, but there's an arcade game where you play as, it's probably an FBI agent, and just like you have to like, you're like a narcotics agent, and it opens up with a digitized screen of like either winners don't use drugs or like thanks for not using drugs, and then it says like if you're using drugs or you know someone, here's the FBI number, rat them out.
I feel like I remember this. So
Yeah.
are you,
I don't
are
know
you
what
going
game it is.
A?
I just know this opening, which makes me think it's the FBI.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah, I feel like I remember that too. We're gonna lock in A. William Sessions from the FBI.
Well, that answer is correct. A.
Hell yeah.
William Sessions.
And see, this is wild because I'm aware of this slogan because of the building that I work at. Put that together.
I mean, I'm just saying, if y'all didn't do drugs, y'all would be winning right now. So I think that's kind of telling on all you losers right now. Anyways, Grimglow, you get the last question in What Do You Stand For? Here it is, guys.
Notice how I say I'm not good at acronyms, and this is what we're left with. Cool.
In the franchise Fear, what does Fear stand for? Is it A, find enemy and remove? B, first encounter assault recon? C, frontal engagement aggression response? D, fuck everyone almost returned?
B.
Let's at least amuse at how great that fucking D is, dude. Fuck everyone almost returned.
D is amazing, but it's got to be B. I mean, I'm standing on B, although if I didn't care, if this was like it fucking matters, it would be D right now.
So you guys,
Everyone loves the D.
So you guys are picking B for your answer.
Yeah.
All right. That is correct. First encounter assault recon.
Great game too, by the way.
Oh, fantastic game.
All right. Well, that is the end of the first round. Alone Ultra has 2 points. Hennessy and Syrup have 1 point. Check Out Our Backlog have 2 points, and Grimglow have 2 points. So, we're going to take a quick break, and then we will come back and do round 2. We'll be right back.
Okay, the game is Shinobi. Your basic fist and stomach, foot and face arcade hit. 19 stages of major ninja warfare. Observe. You've got your throwing stars, your bombs, your nunchucks. Nice shot. If you live through this round, you get ninja magic. Hey, you can be next. Hey, I can't see.
Shinobi, just one of 70 games from Sega. Games and accessories sold separately. And coming this Christmas, 2-player Double Dragon. Sega, major fun and games.
Wait till they see Double Dragon.
All right, we are back for the second round of the 2024 Summer Retro-Lympics. Well, this round, our first team that goes in this order. Alone Ultra again. Check Out Our Backlog. Grimglow and Hennessy and Syrup is last. So, Bean, will you tell us the categories?
Flat Fuck Friday, Marketing Madness, Naming Things is Hard, and the free point category.
Alone Ultra, you get to pick the first question of the categories.
All right. Okay, well, first of all, I have no fucking clue what the hell Flat Fuck Friday will be. I genuinely have there's nothing. But I'm gonna go with like that. What the hell am I supposed to expect with Flat Fuck Friday? But I'm gonna go with Marketing Madness.
What 2 games had scratch and sniff features on the disc? Was it A, Gran Turismo 2 and FIFA 2001? B, Bubsy 3D and Johnny Bazooka Tone? C, Oddworld Abe's Odyssey and Pepsi Man? Or D, Jersey Devil and BioFreak?
All right. Okay. First of all, I have never heard of the last one. I'm kind of leaning towards C, Oddworld and Pepsi Man, but I've never heard anything regarding the Pepsi Man. But for Bubsy and whatever the hell Johnny something is, that kind of seems like something they would do. But But then Gran Turismo, why would Gran Turismo and FIFA have a scratch and sniff? Let's see.
I want to smell those tires burning out.
Yeah, unless it's like the smell of tires.
Don't you want to smell some balls?
Sounds like a marketing ploy to get your disc scratched up. That way you gotta buy another copy.
Yeah, you guys scratch it like the damn Earthbound issue of Nintendo Power.
Yeah.
Or maybe you scratch it like those tickets for Spy Kids, or you scratch and snip.
So-
But anyways, I'm gonna go for Oddworld and Pepsi Man. That's my best guess.
Well, I regret to
It
inform
kinda
you
makes sense.
that is not the correct answer. The correct
Go.
answer is A, Gran Turismo 2 and FIFA 2001.
What the
We
hell
need
does that
some-
disc even smell like?
I think it is
smell like
burning.
tires?
I do think it's. I'm the one that wrote this question, but I don't recall exactly what it was. But I think it's tires, and I think it's grass for the FIFA one. or
Rubbers and balls.
Are you goddamn
why
kidding
not
me?
Rubber. Like the smell of a new soccer ball when you buy it.
Yeah,
Used
something.
rubber. And
That makes more
balls.
sense than grass.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't remember.
Next question.
All
I feel
right.
like a new car smelling sweat.
But I'm off to a great start with this round.
Check out our backlog.
Oh, yo. Okay. Flat Fuck Friday. I'm assuming it has to do with alligators or crocodiles in video games, which I think that could be a funny category. I'm a little afraid the 3-point category will be alarmingly hard or incredibly easy and we're going to regret not picking it.
Yeah. I think statistics say because it is the free point category, we should just go ahead and go over there and collect our free point.
You know what? You're right. A for analytics, it does say that. We're going to, yeah. Now, okay, I did this last time we were on and it was beneficial. We're going to do 3-point category, but instead of doing the first 3-point category, can we do the second 3-point category question?
No, we're gonna say in order this time.
No.
We're not gonna throw everything off and make someone upset. So.
Okay.
Do you still want it because
So
you're getting the first
statistics
question?
say,
Yes, we will
statistics say
still
when the
take
host
3
says
points.
no, it means yes.
Here you go.
In Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Scorpion turns into what for his animality? A. Scorpion, B. Dragon, C. Swordfish, or D. Penguin?
Steal!
Oh.
John, do you have any guesses?
You're the fighting game king.
Yep, I'm leaning towards Scorpion, and if this bites me in the ass, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. I'm going to start another podcast just to immediately retire again. So we're gonna go ahead, John. You go with Scorpion.
Ooh. Fuck it. Let's do it. Scorpion.
Yeah, we're gonna lock in A.
Well, that is the incorrect answer. It is D. Penguin.
Damn it.
That is the funniest fucking thing I've ever read.
Yeah,
As someone who played
some
this game
reason-
in the arcade, I can tell you that made no sense back then either.
Oh my god.
because for some reason Shiva turned into a scorpion in the original MK3.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I mean, Scorpion wasn't even in that game.
That's right. All right.
But at least one of Scorpion's fatalities in MK4 was him turning into a scorpion. So that's something.
Grimglow.
What we want to do?
You know what? Let's be the trailblazers here, because that's what we do. Naming things is hard. What do you think, Lefko?
Do it.
What game in some PAL regions had to be changed to Liat Wars to avoid confusion with something else? Was it A. Doom, B. Star Fox 64, C. Metroid, or D. Contra?
Grim, you know this one, right?
Let's talk about the Contra controversy in that Latin American country to where the U.S. was funneling.
Or the fact that it had a different name over in Europe, but I'm not going to give that name because that could be a future question, and it's not going to bite me in the ass.
Smart man.
I would say B.
Absolutely.
As in ball.
All right. Well, guys, you got the question correct. It is B. Star Fox 64. All right. Hennessy and syrup.
I haven't done any good picking categories. You go for it, Rob.
Flat fuck Friday.
You fucking losers.
loser.
Which level in Banjo-Kazooie allows Banjo to transform into a crocodile?
Oh, everyone's gonna hate that.
A. Rusty Bucket Bay. B. Bubble Gloop Swamp. C. Pterodactyl Land. Or D. Gloomy Galleon.
I don't play this game.
I'm gonna say B because get out of my swamp.
Could be the Goomy Galleon. Could be
It could
A.
be A, B, C, or D, but we got to pick one.
It could be all of them. I'm sorry for the people that fucking love this game, because
Yeah. I'm sorry we kazooied your banjo.
it's Swamp 2.
I say swamp.
Okay, fuck it. We're going with Swamp.
You guys picked B, Bubble Gloop Swamp. And that is the correct answer!
Hey!
Good guess.
Yes, wrong.
It only makes sense
see?
because I am from Louisiana.
Louisiana shit, man. Yeah.
Jesus. All right.
Fucking some gumbo to that banjo bitch.
Alone Ultra, which one do you want?
All right. So now that I know all these questions now, I'm gonna go with naming things because that's something I might be familiar with.
Naming things is hard. Second question,
All right.
and naming things is hard, is what fighting game originally went under the name Rave War? Was it A, Mortal Kombat, B, Killer Instinct, C, Tekken, or D, Dead or Alive?
I think I may have heard this somewhere, but I honestly don't remember. I'm thinking Tekken because Rave War just sounds like something that would be used for Tekken. But then again, I gotta think about this. Rave War. I don't think Killer Instinct was called Rave War. I know it was gonna be a boxing game, but I don't think so. Dead or Alive, I'm not too sure about that. And Mortal Kombat, I mean, I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a Jean-Claude Van Damme game. But I'm gonna go with Tekken. See.
All right, let's see if you got it correct. And guess what? You did! It's Tekken!
Yes, I knew I heard that somewhere. I heard it somewhere. Might have been
I literally own every Tekken game, and I had no idea.
Oh, yeah? Well, that was a good one, then.
I just guessed.
All right, team, check out our backlog. Which one do you want?
All right, John, I think I picked the last one. You can pick this one.
Well, no, I picked free point category. So
Okay.
I think statistics say when I pick the category and we're wrong, 100% of the time after that, you pick the next category.
Okay, I don't like 3-point category. I feel like a scorn lover. I feel betrayed. So I'm thinking Flat Fuck Friday.
Let's do it.
What is the name of the alligator-inspired Maverick in Mega Man X2? A. Gatorman, B. / Crocodile, C. Wheel Gator, or D. Crocodoom?
I have.
John, you ever play a Mega Man game?
Are these questions
when I was
inspired?
Yes.
Yeah. Back when I was like 5. Jesus, I can't remember.
Okay, I know.
You have.
I know original Mega Man. The bad guys were all something man, but this is a Maverick in X2. I don't know what that means. So
A bad guy. The Mavericks are the bad guys.
yeah, but I don't know if they end in man. I feel like / Crocodile. I feel like / sounds like a Mega Man nonsense, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you can veto that if you want.
You said what?
I said B / Crocodile.
We have another controversy involving B and C.
Yeah. Okay, you're thinking Wheel Gator?
I'm thinking Wheel Gator. It's the one on the list that just seems the most random. And Maverick makes me think of planes. planes have wheels. I don't know.
You're right. That's what planes are most famously known for, having wheels. Okay, cool. We can totally go C, Wheelgator.
Okay. And the answer is indeed C, Wheelgator. Alright, Grim Glow. What category would you fellas like?
You pick this time, let's go.
Man, I still got the music ringing from Wheelgator's Stage from X2 in my ears. That is a banging soundtrack in that game. You want to go for the free point?
Okay, alright, I guess if you want to. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
come on. Let's see what misdirection they give us.
Who is killing your neighbors in Zombies Ate My Neighbors? Is it A, zombies, B, ghost, C, leprechauns, or D, mimes?
Well, I said misdirection, but apparently I was wrong with this one because it should be indeed A. But before I lock that in, Grim, do you have any other thoughts?
Man, I don't know. I feel like this is like some psychological torture that they're inflicting on us, because that first question, okay, about scorpion, and then of course the answer was penguin, but I'm pretty sure Zombies Ate My Neighbors, it's not mimes or leprechauns or ghosts. I don't recall killing any of them.
I was saying, I don't remember mimes being in the game. I don't know if there are leprechauns or not, but in the supermarket level, they had those little dudes with the hatchets going after people. I don't specifically remember many ghosts in the game. I mostly remember zombies, so I gotta go A.
I guess let's lock in A. We're doing A.
Are y'all sure?
With confidence.
Now, I want you to remember that there's a story involved in this. Was there some kind of twist ending with the scientist?
I never beat the game, so if there is, I'm in trouble. But I can still argue that they look like zombies on the screen, so I'm going to go with A.
All right, well,
All
guys,
this damn leading.
the answer is... It is actually A, zombies. You got
I
it.
knew it. This is like psychological waterboarding with all these little answers just dripping in your mind.
I told you it would be a misdirection game.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
All right, Hennessy and syrup. You guys are up again.
Yeah, we got lucky last time with Flap Flop Friday.
You want to go
I'm
there
not good
again?
at naming things. You want to go there again, or do you want to try a free point category?
Let's go for a free.
All right, y'all are doing free category?
Yay.
Free point?
Yeah.
To end up the free point questions.
Who do you play as in Wario's Woods for the Super Nintendo? A. Wario, B. Mario, C. Princess Toadstool, or D. Toad?
Can we say Wario?
Fuck, we played this.
We haven't played it for the show yet.
I thought we did.
No, I think we just played it for fun one time.
Wario?
Could be Mario.
But it's Wario, right?
The first one was a fucking penguin.
Wario.
Okay, you keep saying let's go for it.
I don't know.
No, you're doing it. We're going for it.
Okay.
The correct answer is D, Toad. You did not get it right.
Of course it is.
All right. Alone Ultra, you're back at it.
Yes. All right.
Free categories off the map, though.
I went for naming things, so that's like the only one I would get. I would have gotten the last one because I'm like the Wario's Woods expert. I played that game for like probably 10 hours total. Not during a single playthrough, just whatever. So let's go naming things.
Naming things? Okay, so which of these franchises have not had 0 in a title of one of their games? Is it A, Final Fantasy, B, Ace Combat, C, Resident Evil, or D, Contra?
All right, so first of all, I know Resident Evil had a game called Resident Evil 0, which was a prequel. Ace Combat, I have never heard of that in my life, but it kind of sounds like the Ace Combat series would have a game called Zero. That seems like something it would have. Just going off of its name and what I'm assuming. In Contra, wasn't there a game called Contra Zero? I'm not too sure. There was a game called Contra Force. But Final Fantasy, that's an interesting one. I'm not too familiar with the Final Fantasy games, but I do know of the titles. But it's kind of tricky, you know. I swear there may have been a game called Contra Zero. There may have been. I'm not too sure. Oh wait, hold on. Was there a no? That was Contra. I'm thinking of Contra Rebirth. I wouldn't go with Final Fantasy because I don't think there's a game called Final Fantasy Zero.
You're going with
unless
A?
Yeah, I'm going with A.
Unless
it's like some Kingdom Hearts X bullshit.
Well, let's see if it's A Final Fantasy. Is that you're locking in, right?
Yeah, I'm going with Final Fantasy.
All right. Is it A Final Fantasy? No, it is D Contra.
Damn.
All right.
The controversy.
Check out our backlogs. You got one of the last two categories to pick from. Flat Fuck Friday or Marketing Madness?
John, are you feeling confident with Flat Fuck Friday, or do you want to try Marketing Madness because we haven't done that one yet?
Let's try Marketing Madness.
Okay.
Which adventure game does Cobb and the Scum Bar advertise in the first Monkey Island game? A. Loom, B. Indiana Jones and the Atlantis Crystal, C. Monkey Island 2, Revenge of Monkey Island, or D. King's Quest. Whatever number that is.
4.
4. There we go.
Do you like video games, podcasts, and reminiscing? I'm actor, video game writer, and total sweetie pie, Connor Savage McCabe, and on each episode of Call Me By Your Game, I sit down with a guest for an intimate look at a special game from their past. Did you and your dad beat Spyro the Dragon over the holidays? Or was Halo 4 the one thing that united your roommates during your senior year of college? Stories like these are what Call Me By Your Game is about. From video game content creator Janet Garcia to Hades voice actor Courtney Vinay's, I interview wonderful comedians and game industry friends about these memories. Check us out wherever you get your podcasts, and maybe someday you'll call me by your game.
John, do you know? I think I have an idea, but I want to hear your thoughts.
My thoughts or whatever your idea is.
Okay. So, Monkey Island, I could be wrong, but I believe is a Lucas game, which makes me think, because it's George Lucas, it would advertise another Lucas game, Indiana Jones. Sense or nonsense? Oh no, it seems like I've maybe lost my partner. This is some stats here for you. This is now two times in a row, and on Retro-Lympics that my partner has. I've lost my partner.
We are having some crazy internet problems with everyone right now for some reason.
Hey, John, if you're talking, we can't hear you. You'll have to drop out and come back in.
What do your analytics say for the answer choices? Like if you were just basing it off your analytics.
Okay, if I was basing it solely off the analytics, okay. Now that we're so far into the game, the analytics are kind of all over the place. Because this is now the final round, like the final question of round 2 for the team that was picked second this round, but third the first round. So, when that happens, we should have doubled down on Flat Fuck Friday. There was a 17% chance A, B, and C were all wrong, and then D would have been the correct answer for Flat Fuck Friday. I guess I'm giving the answer away to whoever picks that one next. Use A for analytics, but yeah. So the analytics for the question we actually took, I have no analytics for this one. We picked the wrong one for the numbers.
So I know your partner's not here. Do you want to make the executive decision by yourself?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on that, and I will take the... You know what? I'm going to blame it on John anyways, if I get it wrong. I'm going to go ahead and lock in B, Indiana Jones.
B. You're going with B. If you get it wrong, he's going to blame you.
It's entirely his fault for not talking me out of it.
The answer is A, Loom.
Damn it, and I knew it.
I would also like to say that Loom is also a LucasArts game.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Grim Glow. What are you guys picking? Marketing Madness or Flat Fuck Friday?
I was hoping for the 3-point category again, but...
So, what'd you think, Dan, Mr. Lethal Let Go?
How much do you know about marketing in gaming? I know you got a pretty good back history with a lot of the backstories of games. Are you familiar with marketing?
I can't say it's one of my biggest strong suits, but I also don't know too much about crocodiles and video games. I can't say I've ever made it a point to...
Well, if we play the odds here, there has not been a Donkey Kong Country question in Flat Fuck Friday yet. And I have a feeling that there has to be one if they're talking about gators.
All right, man, if you want to take the risk, let's do it.
I mean, how much do you know about Donkey Kong Country?
Not too awful much, man.
Oh, God. Okay, Marketing Madness?
Well, I mean, do you remember, check out our backlog, did say that the analytics said that D was going to be the answer. That was their bold prediction.
They made their choice.
All right, y'all going with Marketing Madness?
Yep.
Okay. What game did Doritos release for free on the Xbox 360? Is it A, Doritos Bump and Grind, B, Doritos Dust Up, C, Cool Dude Ranch Simulator, or D, Doritos Crash Course?
Can we do a quick Afterglow snippet real quick? My kids grew up playing the hell out of this game because it was one of the few free games you could get on an Xbox. So I got them an Xbox with the Kinect, which that's a story for another time. But they spent so many hours playing Doritos Crash Course. So I'm going to say D.
Thank God you knew this, because I had no fucking idea, dude. Like, the best I ever got with any of, like, food-related games or stuff back then was, like, the Burger King games. The Burger King Pocket Bike Rider thing and stuff like that. So I have no idea what this is.
Sneak King!
Sneak King, yeah.
The game actually wasn't too bad either, because it was like American Ninja sort of deal. It was kind of fun for what it was, especially for being the free game. But yeah, D, locking in.
All right, that is the correct answer. Doritos Crash Course. All right, well, Hennessy and syrup. Guys, you get the last Flat Fuck Friday question.
Who is the villainous alligator mystic for the Fiendish Five in the Sly Cooper series? A, Ms. Ruby, B, Sir Chomps, C, Leatherneck, D, Miss Cleopatra.
I don't know why, but Leatherneck is speaking out to me. Wait, Leatherneck's from fucking Ninja Turtles.
Huh. So, I have no clue, sir.
Miss Cleopatra.
It sounds warm and comforting when you say it that way.
That could also be like Louisiana kind of thing, like fortune teller.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could just be like Miss Cleo to throw us off. Ruby as well.
I'd like to reiterate that A for Analytics say that there's a 43% chance it's D, Miss Cleopatra. All of the other ones are only 19%. Just do with that as you will.
And I would like to bring up that this is also not a Donkey Kong question, so so much for my ability to guess.
Down with Miss Cleo.
Okay. I think someone's trying to trick us.
So do you want to change your answer?
I just want to say, call me now.
So you're going with it. Miss Cleopatra, D.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
All right. The answer is A, Ms. Ruby.
Wow.
Yep.
I don't like this.
Fuck your analytics.
All right. Well, that's the end of round 2. So I'm not going to give you the total scores, but Alone Ultra scored 1 point this round. Check Out Our Backlog scored 1 point. Grim Glow scored 3 points for this round. And Hennessy and Syrup only got 1 point. So
the 2 other teams. You made it sound worse.
Shh. Anyways, we're going to take another quick break, but when we come back, we're going to have something brand spanking new introduced to the Retro-Lympics. So strap in and hold on to your butts, guys, because we will be right back.
Are you ready to run Daytona? Vanquish a virtual fighter. Dispense some justice in Virtua Cop? Then it's time for some fist-in-your-face reality as all 3 rip into the R-Zone. Blast your way through Virtua Cop.
Here come the bad guys!
Tear up the tar at Daytona.
Checkpoint, checkpoint!
And prepare to meet your virtual master.
It's Terrell!
All R-Zone cartridges play on the R-Zone and the R-Zone Super Screen. Are you ready?
Guys, we are back, and we have a brand spanking new round that we're going to try out for the first time. This is going to be called Taking You to Soundtown. This round, you will pick one of these video game console systems. Nintendo, the original NES, the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, or Mega Drive if that's how you want to live your life, Nintendo 64, Nintendo GameCube, or PlayStation. There will be an audio clip that plays. It's about 10-15 seconds. I can't remember how long they are. They're not very long. And there are 5 sound effects. There's a song and 4 sound effects. If you can name each of these, so you may want to take some notes. If you can, you got to listen very carefully. You get to hear the song, or you get to hear the audio twice. So we'll play it once, and y'all can write down a couple, and then you can hear it again. But there's only 5. One of these actually has a bonus question because it may or may not have been a mistake. So,
I don't like this.
So,
rules-wise, am I allowed to pull up notepads on my computer?
You can pull up a notepad and write down something. You know, if you need to write something down, you're only going to get to hear it twice, though. Each correct sound that you can name, you get a point for. So, Check Out Our Backlog is first for this round, for this very experimental round. So,
I'm first on this one.
And then it's Alone Ultra, Grim Glow, and then Hennessy and Syrup is last.
I'm first.
No, remember, this is the one that I was saying off mic when I was like, y'all are going to be glad that y'all went last so y'all can see how it's played. Exactly. Y'all have the most time to figure it out. So, Check Out Our Backlog. Which video game console would you like to hear this sound from?
So I'm looking at the A for analytics for this, and it shows that whatever team goes first in a new category is traditionally fucked. So, John, do any of these categories stand out to you?
My console that I would feel most comfortable with would be PlayStation.
Okay.
So either PlayStation 64 would be a second, but I'd lean PlayStation.
All right, cool. We can totally do PlayStation.
Okay.
Let's try that one.
Like I said, there's a total of 5 sound effects. So one song, 4 sound effects. You have to name what they all go to. Here is the PlayStation sound effect.
What have I got?
Okay, now before y'all say anything, you only get to make 5 guesses. You can't keep guessing and stuff. So you only get 5 guesses. Are y'all ready for? Y'all want to hear it again?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, here it goes for the second time. The PlayStation sound effects. Okay, guys. What games do you think those were from?
All right, I know a couple of them.
Okay. I might know a couple too. You tell me what you got.
I heard the Metal Gear Alert.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's one.
Final Fantasy Victory Music.
Yep.
That's another one.
Which Final Fantasy?
Oh God! Do we have to guess the actual Final Fantasy?
Let's go to the judges. Keaton and Martin, what do you think on that? They have to game specific.
It's a tricky one. Not necessarily, although some of... Maybe yes, I'm afraid, just because some of them are quite game-specific.
Okay, but for which PlayStation console? Because that would depend on...
These are all PlayStation 1.
So, I'm thinking Final Fantasy
7, 8, or 9. I would guess that too, because 7, 8, 9 were on PlayStation 1.
I was going to say, that's the only Final Fantasy game I played, and I recognize that one.
That's actually correct.
Okay.
Yeah, then that's why 8 was afraid of 7.
Well, that was just me trying to be a heel anyway, so...
The other sound that I recognized was Aku Aku from
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot. I didn't get the fourth sound effect, and I know that song. I can't place the game though, so I'm hoping you can fill in the gap.
I did not know the sound effect either. It sounded like it was a moo. Are there any? Yeah. I'm thinking like a farm game, or are there any alien games where they suck up cows? Can you think of anything just as a guess answer?
Oh God, did Twister have a game like the movie Twister?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Dog shaking his head.
Gonna pet that dog.
That's correct, Goobs.
I'm gonna go. I don't have anything for the moo, so I think we should just come up with something. Just the Cow Chronicles. We'll see if that's a game.
Sure.
And then I think I recognize the song. Do you have any guesses on that?
I don't. So whatever you got.
I'm going to go ahead and say Tekken 3.
Well, Tekken 3 is correct. So you guys...
Yeah, Mikey.
You guys got 4 out of 5 on that one. I'm going to play it one more time just so y'all can hear it one more time. It is the Tekken 3 music, the Resident Evil Zombie, Metal Gear Solid Alert, Crash Bandicoot, when you get the mask, Final Fantasy 7 when you level up. So here's all it is again for anyone that wanted to put it all together.
What have I got?
Dude, that's so good. Thank you so much.
I literally would have gotten all of those.
Yep, that was a good first at bat. All right, Alone Ultra. Which console are you going with? Right. PlayStation is gone. You cannot pick PlayStation.
Oh, really?
Right. Yep.
Oh, this sucks.
I'm debating either Genesis or N64. I'm gonna go with N64 because 64 is in my name. So yeah, I'll go with that.
All right. We're gonna play the first one, and then whenever you're ready, we'll play it again, and then you can start guessing. Starting now.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Okay. I think I'm gonna guess that the background music might be from Zelda: Ocarina of Time. That's my guess on the music.
Okay.
So for the laugh, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Gruntilda's laugh from Banjo-Kazooie. And I heard the bullets, which I believe that's from GoldenEye, if I'm not mistaken. But can I hear the other ones?
Do you want to hear it one more time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I heard a car and I heard a cat. But those ones are tricky. Very tricky. What game had a cat in it? That's what I'm trying to think. Now there are a lot of racing games on the N64. My best guess is what was that game? Cruisin' Blast? The Cruisin'? I would have guessed Cruisin' in 64 for the car sound effect. But I honestly can't think of most other racing games with that sound effect. But the cat, oh man, the cat is very, very tricky. Because I have never heard a game with that specific cat. No N64 game with a specific cat.
You want to take a wild guess at anything?
No, I can't think of anything for the cat.
Okay, so those are your guesses right now?
Yeah, those are ones.
All right. So do you? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. You got 3 of the 5 right. So you got Zelda, Ocarina of Time. You got GoldenEye. The car was Mario Kart 64, and the cat that you thought was Diddy Kong when he gets hit in Diddy Kong Racing, and Banjo-Kazooie.
Cat.
Yeah. So here, let's list it one more time so everyone can hear it. All right. Well,
not bad.
Yeah, not bad. You got 3 of 5.
That's so good.
Grim Glow. Which console are you guys picking?
All right, Grim, here's what I'm thinking here. In order of what's left, the NES is probably going to be my strongest category, followed by Super Nintendo, followed by Genesis, and I want to stay as far away from GameCube as humanly possible because I have no history with it. What are your thoughts?
It's the complete opposite for me.
Oh, God.
For me, probably Super Nintendo and Nintendo GameCube are probably my closest, dude.
So it sounds
matter
like
of fact,
for
I have
us,
two GameCubes near me right now within grabbing distance.
So it sounds like the middle ground's going to be Super Nintendo.
Whatever one you... Fuck, man, this is tough. This is tough.
Yeah, like I said, I have no experience with GameCube, like, whatsoever. I know it's square with a handle. I'm sorry, I went with an Xbox, the superior system.
Nah, the GameCube was dope, dude.
Xbox said Halo. I want NES so bad, but I don't want to pick it if you're weak on it. I'm leaning towards Super now because we both at least have experience with it.
Yeah, I would think probably the Super Nintendo would probably be our best bet then.
All right. Y'all are picking Super Nintendo, correct?
Hesitantly.
Here we go.
Fuck you both.
All right, listen carefully. All right. Do y'all want to start guessing, or do you want to hear it again? You get 5 guesses only.
I've got 3 of them locked in already. I'm ready for a second listen before I rattle any off, though.
Grim?
I agree. I'd like to hear it again one more time. I think I know most of them.
All right, here we go.
I've got all 5. We're good.
All right, let's hear them.
All right.
Grim, you want to go ahead with what you got, and then if there's anything missing, I'll fill it in.
You only get 5.
Okay,
Yeah,
Grim,
let's go.
say the ones that you're 100% sure on. I'm 100% on like all of them.
You know what? You go ahead and do it. I'm afraid I'm going to say the wrong thing.
All right. For the music, we've got Super Castlevania 4.
Okay.
The blaster noise would be Star Fox.
Okay.
The would be Street Fighter 2. There is a Yoshi sound in there, the whip blue, which of course would come from Super Mario World. And then I hear the background noise of one of the racers in F-Zero.
Two of those I don't think I knew. The other ones I did. I was too afraid.
I'm like 95% in all four of them.
All right. Well, guys, you got 5 for 5. Boom. Good job. Good ears.
I still
I
wanted
hope
NES.
Boobs and B-Rob get the GameCube.
All right. Last but not least, Hennessy and Syrup. Which console
What are you most comfortable with?
Oops, I am going to thank you for allowing me to be on your show this many times as your partner. It's been an honor and a privilege. And I'm also going to apologize in advance because I suck at this shit. So I do not feel bad if this comes around for the winter or the summer or the spring or however often y'all going to do this and you don't pick me again.
I do have a new partner for next year, but
oh no.
Good.
We knew this was coming.
I understand.
No, I love my partner. But it's ride or die, buddy. What do you feel most comfortable with? I don't give a fuck. We're already losing. Let's fucking go down in flames. I started drinking, so fuck it.
Damn it. I was trying to end this so I can go drink. Let's see. You want to get crazy and do some Super Nintendo? Oh, no, I mean, not Super Nintendo.
Yeah, we can do some Nintendo.
Fuck it. Let's do the Nintendo.
Well, guys, I get to inform you. This is the special one that has the bonus. So you get 6 guesses on this one because there's an extra sound effect.
Damn it, this is what I wanted.
Yes. Okay.
Special.
Are y'all ready to listen?
Okay, let's listen up closely. Everyone shut up.
Okay. Do you want to start guessing or you want to hear a second listen?
I got one for sure.
I got 4 or 5.
You got 4 or 5? You want to hear it again just to make sure?
So I can give you my 1?
Yeah.
So you can get the 4.
All right. Here we go, guys. Playing it again.
Okay.
Okay, remember
Want me just to go off, Rob?
You get 6 guesses total.
Yeah.
What I got?
You want my
Mario
1?
Brothers 2.
Okay.
Okay, what's your 1?
Duck Hunt.
Yeah, there you go. The dog. So the music from Mario Brothers 2. Pretty sure I heard Metroid. I think I heard Zelda, Mega Man, and Kirby.
Okay, say it again.
The music was from Mario Brothers 2.
Yeah.
I think I heard some Metroid in there. I might have heard some Zelda. I'm not too sure. Definitely Mega Man. And then Berg. So my partner, hopefully next time. Rob said Duck Hunt, which is correct. And then Kirby.
Okay.
Is this where I get to be a dick and say which Mega Man game?
No, I don't know.
All the fucking blasters sound the same.
Well, there you go. Now shut up.
Okay, well, you've got 4 of the 6. It is Mario Bros. 2, Contra Spread Shot, Castlevania.
Oh, that's it. I thought it was Metroid.
Yeah, Castlevania, when you get hurt, Mega Man, Duck Hunt, and Kirby. So let's hear it all together one last time.
That's right, Spread Shot.
All
that
right.
one after Spread Shot, though, kind of sounds like when Zelda, dies. Like, oh.
Yeah.
When I heard the spread shot, I was thinking like the slicing motion from Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, that's good too.
Well,
hey, we got 4 points, so whatever. I'll take
4 points, yeah. All right, so just to go over the points real quick, check out our backlog. Got 4 points this round. Alone Ultra got 3. Grim Glow got 5. And Hennessy and Syrup got 4. So thank you, Martin, for giving us such a new addition to the Retro-Lympics. So that's really fun. We'll have to do this more in the future.
Also, fuck you, Martin.
Thanks, Martin. That was really cool.
Fun. I did a lot better than we thought.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, that was a cool idea. I liked it.
Yeah, we tried to make sure, since this is an audio podcast, that it made sense that everything was audio and not visual. Anyways, all right. We are going to take another quick break, and then we will be back for our last and final round, round 4. We'll be right back.
Have you experienced the awesome power of the Panasonic Real 3DO system? Obviously. The intense realism of Panasonic Real 3DO. Apparently. Or the mind-blowing graphics of Panasonic Real 3DO. Definitely. Cool. The Real 3DO system from Panasonic.
Welcome back to the final round of the 2024 Summer Retro-Lympics. Guys, this has been a very fun and very heated competition so far. So, let's figure out what the categories are. Bean.
So we have pick a card, any card. They have been paid to be naked. That shouldn't be there. And like it fucking matters.
Let's go.
So in this round, Alone Ultra will be going first. Check out our backlog is second. Hennessy and Syrup goes third, and Grim Glow goes fourth. So Alone Ultra, what are you picking?
All right, I have no, again, like similar to one of the previous rounds. I mean, the second round, I have no idea what to expect here, but you know, I'm gonna go with that shouldn't be there.
All right.
Much like me.
In the Kirby Superstar minigame, the Great Cave Offensive Treasure Hunt, which is not an item you collect. A. Koopa Shell. B. DK Barrel. C. Pokeball. Or D. Triforce.
So is this pretty original?
Yes. Super Nintendo.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Koopa Shell, Triforce were already existent. Same with the DK Barrel. Now, Donkey Kong Country wasn't really that well represented in games that were actually made by Nintendo. Like actual Nintendo. But then the Pokeball, Pokemon wasn't even out yet. Or maybe it was out by the time Kirby Superstar came out. I mean, I'm going to go with the Pokeball. Wait, which is an item you cannot collect? Treasure Hunt? I'm pretty sure it's Pokeball because I don't think there were any Pokeballs in the game.
So
Either that or the DK Barrel.
So which one do you want?
Let's see. I'm gonna go with the Pokeball.
You're saying C, Pokeball. That is correct.
Yeah, I knew it. Because Pokemon wasn't even out yet.
That's right.
There would have been no way they would have put a Pokeball in for a game that was still in development.
All right, team, check out our backlog.
Is it just
so analytics say that those who are comfortable in their own skin do better in this. So I'm already naked. You don't have to pay me. Let's go get naked.
All right, I'm with it. Let's do it.
I'm so glad. This is my favorite category. Playboy model Mercy Rooney appeared unofficially in what game? Was it A, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, B, WWF No Mercy, C, Super Monaco GP, or D, Grand Theft Auto 3?
I have no idea. And I also think the unofficially is throwing me.
Unofficially is throwing me as well.
I think unofficially makes me think. Okay. So my immediate reaction was Tony Hawk, but then I thought because Tony Hawk is like a name, right? That he would have to like go through the proper channels. He might not have that, but then at the same time, they just have like Spider-Man in there. So maybe I'm thinking either Tony Hawk or I don't know. I'm against B. I'm against WWF, but I'm open to anything else.
Wow, you really hate wrestling, eh?
Yeah, man. I feel like, oh God, I really don't know.
All right, I'm gonna go.
It's A.
You do or you don't?
I don't think it's A.
Okay. So, I'm feeling C, Super Monaco GP. It's the one game I've never heard of, so maybe it has this character in it.
Let's go for it.
All right, awesome.
All right. Is it C? It sure is. Super Monaco GP.
Oh, Mikey.
So this model is unofficially in the game because they used her likeness as one of the flag girls, I believe, at the very end of the level or something. So.
Gotcha.
All right. Hennessy and syrup. Which category do you want?
Oh, are we at the point like it fucking matters, Rob?
Yeah.
You guys are gonna go with like it fucking
like
matters?
It fucking matters. my category.
I don't like how you laugh at that.
What did the original Japanese version of Castlevania have that the Western version did not? A. Bare-breasted Medusa. B. Christian imagery. C. Staff credited, no pseudonyms. Or D. A save feature.
Medusa?
Yeah, titties.
Titty meat.
Titty meat. Chose the team titty meat.
So you're going with bare-breasted Medusa?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're giving up. We're just going for titty meat.
Yeah. Either that or Christian imagery, but I'm going with the titties.
All right. So is it A? No, it's D, a save feature.
Why would you want
That's
to save
lame.
games?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
It's because
Give
the
us
original
titties.
came out on a disc instead of a cartridge.
Nerd. All right, Grimglow.
That's right.
Pick a category.
Well, I'm a nerd, so I don't know anything about naked women.
Man, I don't know. These are tough.
And I'm a nerd. They don't let me in casinos, so I don't think pick a card's going to be good. What you thinking, Grim?
I don't know, man. None of these are my forte.
Well, if we don't know, we can always go random like it matters.
Yeah, I say like it fucking matters. I think it's let's try.
Let's go.
Oh my god. Tsurkin 64 is a peripheral for the Nintendo 64 only released in Japan. What is it? Is it A, a heart rate monitor, B, a motion controller glove, C, a fishing rod, or D, a train controller?
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Fuck, man. We should have picked anything else. It's the last time I listen to you.
So let's talk it out here. Do you know of any N64 games that have a train as an add-on?
No.
Okay. So C, I know there's a fishing rod controller for the Dreamcast. I've never heard of one for the N64.
I can't say I have. I can't even think of a fishing game for the 64.
Okay, so then we got the motion controller glove. That I know there was a glove add-on for the N64 in the US. I don't know if it had motion controls though. And it was third party. And it says it was only released in Japan. And the glove I'm thinking of is in the US, so that's out. The heart rate monitor, I know came out for a few games. Like, if I remember right, Rez had a heart rate monitor, and that came out for PlayStation 2. I'm leaning towards heart rate monitor.
I think I am too. I'll watch. It's going to be a goddamn fishing rod, but yeah, sure. Let's go with A.
Or that, or a train controller, and I'll be like, okay, I'm going to have to Google now.
Okay. So
yeah, let's lock in A.
Sticking with A. The correct answer is C, a fishing rod.
I fucking knew it. God damn it. What fishing game is it for?
I don't know. I do think there is a train controller for in Japan, but that's not what it's.
To grab that rod.
Yeah.
Can't wait to play Ultra Trailer Trout 64.
And the heart rate monitor, they do have those for the Nintendo 64 in Japan, I believe. I believe that's right. I think we've had a question on a previous Retro-Lympics.
It just wasn't called the Suricon.
Yeah. However you say that. Whatever. All right. Alone Ultra, your next question. Which category would you like?
All right, let's see. I'm probably going to go with for Like It Fucking Matters. I'll go for that one.
All right. You're going to close up the category so no one else can...
Clear it out.
can go for
Fine,
it.
we don't want any more anyway.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was like, this is a long question.
It is long.
The Japanese exclusive 1994 game Super Fire Pro Wrestling took a controversial turn and ended the story mode of the game with the main character committing suicide. The writer of the story ended up being one of the game's more well-known figures. Who was it? A. Suda51, B. Sinakami, C. Yokotaro, or D. Hideki Kamiya, sorry.
God damn it, Rob, why couldn't we get this fucking one?
I've never heard of this game before, but I'm gonna take a guess by saying let's see. Shinji Mikami. Is that the character from Evangelion? No, Hideki Kamiya. I know he's a.
You can't ask
another guy
questions. You must answer questions. I'm sorry. I need to say my knowledge. I know Hideki Kamiya is the guy who blocks people on Twitter. Suda51. That doesn't even sound like a person's name. I'm going to go with C, Yoko Taro, since I've never heard of it. And it's not a goddamn Evangelion character.
All right. The correct answer is A, Suda51.
What the fuck?
I do not know that answer or did not write that question, so I don't know.
The name does sound familiar, though.
You do not know how hard I was screaming while my mic was mute because the game is literally sitting above my head on my shelf right now.
You're screaming like that one Breaking Bad game where Walter White's in the car.
All right. Check out our backlog. You get one of the 3 remaining categories.
Okay, so no one's done pick a card, any card, and I think the last 2 times we've picked a category before anybody else has, we did well.
The analytics say that you are correct, so let's do it.
Let's go for it.
The Persona series ties tarot cards to characters. What tarot card is associated with the protagonist? Is it A, the world, B, death, C, justice, or D, the fool?
John, do you know this?
I do not.
Okay, so I have never played the Persona games. The only thing I know about Persona is that the protagonist of Persona 5 is in Smash Bros. and he's called Joker, which makes me think Joker, a fool. Maybe it's that. I got nothing else to go off of.
What? Drinky.
Joker. So if you're going with Joker, then
No. I'm going with the fool.
The fool.
I was going to say Joker is not listed as a card option, so I think the closest thing to a Joker is the fool.
Okay. All right, yeah. Let's run with it. I don't have anything else.
All right.
Yeah.
Y'all are picking D the Fool? Let's see if this is the correct answer. It is D the Fool.
Hey, Mike, dude, carrying this team.
Hennessy and syrup. Which category do you guys want?
You go for it, buddy. What do you feel like?
Fuck. They should have been paid to be naked or something.
Okay. Kitty meat.
Yeah, that's all I'm looking for.
Jackass star Evo made his first video game appearance in what game? A. Jackass the Game. B. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. C. ESPN NFL 2K5. Or D. UFC Sudden Impact.
He's definitely in Jackass the Game.
Yeah, but this is his
But
first.
was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 before that?
Yeah, because I would have.
Or was he in NFL?
I don't know why he
I
would
don't
be
see
there. The only thing.
That's a secret character, maybe.
Yeah, the only thing that I can think of as far as like a secret character wise would be UFC Sudden Impact, because they used to have Ice-T in there. Shaquille O'Neal was a secret character. So, I mean, they're not out of the realm of possibility for retarded characters.
What system did that come out on? Do you know?
The
'Cause I
UFC.
know Jackass the Game was on PS2.
I will say that these are all PS2 games.
Okay.
So
Wait, we're trying to talk logic here, man. You just ruined it all.
Yeah, I know.
Can I be that
Is
guy
the
and
one
say
just-
Jackass the Game also came out for PSP?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying these are all available on PS2.
Like, is it too obvious to say Jackass the Game, Rob? Or
It's not. But look at where we are, though. I would.
Yeah, fuck it. We're jackasses. Let's go for it.
Yeah, we're losing anyway.
So y'all are picking A, Jackass the Game.
Yeah.
All right.
It's either that or Tony Hawk.
Well, it's neither of those because it is B, ESPN NFL 2K5.
I knew this one.
They had a celebrity mode where the celebrities would call and leave voicemails and stuff, and he has a bunch of dialogue in it.
But they also had teams
But he's
too.
not
Carmen
actually in
Electra
it. His
was in it.
voice is in it.
Yeah.
That's a loophole.
I call shenanigans.
Well,
Collusion.
I watched the Steve-O video, and he said that was his first video game appearance, so that's where I got the question from. Goobs. Thank you.
Collusion.
Carmen Electra was in it too.
Yes,
Collusion,
she
that
was.
smelled bad.
If you play Jackass the Game, you get to see Bam Margera's dad shirtless doing some jiggling on the screen. So there is that.
Yeah. So, moving on.
Was he even naked in the football game?
No, but they've been paid to be naked.
This is bullshit.
Steve-O gets paid to be naked all the time. That was the logic of this category.
Collusion.
All right.
This is bullshit.
Grim Glow. It's your turn. Pick one of the three categories.
Graham, I misled us last time. I led us astray.
All right, I'm gonna say that shouldn't be there.
Yes, fluff it.
In the
Fluff.
in the handheld version of Perfect Dark, Donkey Kong Country, Banjo-Kazooie, Grunty's Revenge, Conker's Pocket Tales, and Mickey's Racing Adventure, what reoccurring thing can you find in each game? Is it A, cow, B, flowers, C, Diddy's red hat, or D, a hammer?
Oh, God.
What the fuck, man? What kind of question is this?
You okay?
All right, so let's logic it out here. I think these are all rare games.
I think so too. Now that yeah, definitely. Well, I don't know about Mickey's Racing Adventure, but obviously Perfect Dark, rare. Donkey Kong Country, rare. Banjo-Kazooie, rare. Conker, rare.
If they are all rare games, an item that they might put in would be Diddy Kong's red hat.
That's what I'm gonna guess too. That's the best logic I have at this point, because flowers are more. I'm not sure what kind of flowers or what kind of cow, and just a generic hammer, but
Like, I can imagine the hammer being a power-up too, but like if I were a developer and I was hiding an item in every handheld game I made, I would probably choose Diddy's hat because Diddy was a Rare creation, whereas Donkey Kong was a Nintendo creation. I have to lean towards C.
Yeah, well, we're not talking, Sean P. Diddy Combs. That's a After Levels podcast discussion. Yeah, I guess let's do Diddy's red hat.
Let's do P. Diddy's big red hat.
The correct answer is A, the rare cow.
Bill.
What? The rare cow. You can find it like drawn on walls and stuff like that.
A cow?
It's just a little weird, like crude drawing of a cow. Just it looks like a fourth grader drew it or something. The cute cow. Usually it's not always like that, but most of the time. All right.
Grim, do you remember when we could get questions right?
Yeah.
I remember.
Time ago.
Those were a fun time.
All right, Alone Ultra, this is your very last question of this game. What are you picking?
All right, so what do we have left?
We've got pick a card, any card.
Nice.
They have been paid to be naked, and that shouldn't be there. This is your last question of the game.
All right. What should I pick? I'm gonna go with that shouldn't be there.
You're going to go with that shouldn't be there?
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Okay.
What game has a hidden wedge of cheese in every level that does absolutely nothing? A. Twisted Metal 3, B. Perfect Dark, C. Jax and Daxter, or D. Ratchet and Clank.
I have never heard a piece of wedge of cheese in any of these games, but I'm doubtful there would be cheese in Perfect Dark. But Twisted Metal, I'm not sure if there would be. Like, Twisted Metal is a drive. Like, you drive in that game, like you wouldn't really be out of your car in Twisted Metal. But I'm narrowing it down to either Jak and Daxter or Ratchet and Clank. I'm not sure which specific Jak game it would be in. I'm going to go with Ratchet and Clank because that seems like something they would do in the series.
So your answer is Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that one.
So the answer is B, Perfect Dark.
Wow. Opposite.
Freaking
of
rare.
What I had in mind.
Freaking rare. Doing some weird shit.
That does seem like a rare thing. Honestly, it really does seem like a thing Rare would do.
Yeah.
You're going to put cheese and cows in all our games.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right. Check out our backlog. You get your last question. There's only 2 categories left. Pick a card, any card. They have been paid to be naked.
I'm feeling good about pick a card, any card. We did well on that one last time. What are you thinking?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Now, okay, okay, we can do this.
We got it.
Which card game was included as part of Square Enix's Play Online service? Was it A, Triple Triad, B, Tetra Master, C, Euchre, or D, Solitaire?
I did not even know Square Enix had an online service.
Did you say you're today's years old?
Shut up.
It would make sense that it would be A or B because those are Square, those are from
Final Fantasy games. I know both of those games, but I have no idea what Euchre is. But
that's a game for people over the age of 80.
Is it? I was about to say, I was actually feeling it was Solitaire. I feel like those Final Fantasy games are there to throw us off. But, okay, between Triple Triad and Tetramaster, I personally like playing Triple Triad better, so I'll lean towards that. Do you have a preference of the two?
Was the better one. Shit. Yeah, they could just be there to throw us off. Fuck it. Let's go Triple Triad.
Okay, cool. We're going to lock in A.
A, Triple Triad for your last answer. Is it correct? No, it is B, Tetra Master.
Final Fantasy 9. Damn it.
All right. Hennessy and syrup. Which category would you like? Pick a card, any card, or they have
So
been...
if we pick an answer before we see it, we get 5 points, right?
Judges, can I get a ruling on this question? Because I don't know. I don't want to be the one that says yes or no on this.
Titties or cards? Rock, titties or cards? There wasn't even naked people in the last one.
It was someone that gets naked. And there's been no one naked in any of these. They just get paid to get naked. Playboy model? Jackass star? Come on now. Follow.
No. Rob's not answering me, so let's go with naked.
There you go, my boy.
Adult film star Shyla Fox appeared in which video game? A. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, B. WWF Attitude, C. Cruisin' USA, or D. Duke Nukem Land of the Babes.
Graham, I would have gotten this one.
What the hell?
If only.
It might be Cruising USA. They have that girl in the bikini.
Yeah, the one that come up at the race and be like, yeah, you get ready to go.
Yeah, but also Duke Nukem, they have like a strip club, don't they?
Yeah.
I think that's there to throw us off.
It could be B through D.
I don't think it's WWF Attitude.
All right. So
Why should it be that?
So you want to go with C or D?
See these nuts? I'm pushing towards C.
I
think it might be that girl in the bikini.
Yeah, I'm cruising with you.
All right, C.
We're probably wrong. It's probably D, but we're going to go with C.
That's your final answer for the final question?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going down with the Titanic. Cue the band.
It is C, Cruising USA. Good job, guys. Can't forget a pair of boobs.
Yeah.
Nice.
The N64 version put her in a shirt, though.
Yeah, the Nintendo 64 did put her in a t-shirt instead of the bikini. The arcade version does have her in the bikini. So, yeah. Okay, guys, it is Grimglow's last question. They get the last category of this summer 2024 Retro-Lympics. It's pick a card, any card. Your question is, how do you make the N-Mark Spade panel appear on Super Mario Bros. 3 map screen to play the card matching game? Is it score 80,000 points, beat 3 levels without taking a hit, keep the P meter filled for at least 50% of the length of the level, finish a level with the last 2 digits of the timer at 77?
I want to say it's either A or D.
I'm going to go with A because I think D brings up the coin ship and not the N-Mark Spade.
Oh, man, I'm not so confident, but okay. Fine. You know better than me.
I'm fairly confident in A because D, if it's the last 2 digits, and while it says 77, I think it worked as long as the 2 digits matched. 11, 22, 33, 44. I could be wrong in that, though. But if I remember right, D brought up the ship that had all the coins on it. So I want to say it's A. You get 80,000 points, and you get the spade panel, where you played the card flip game, if I recall correctly.
Well, I would say you have more experience probably with that system than I do, so I guess I'm going to have to defer to you.
I'm leaning towards that, although I could be wrong. Beat 3 levels without taking a hit, though, I don't think that's it. And keeping the P meter filled for at least 50% of the level, I really don't think that's it. Because if you were to do that, that would mess up speedruns of the game. Because you'd have to wait for that to pop up, and then you'd have to walk over it in certain cases. I want to say A.
Is that Joe's final answer?
Yeah, I guess we're going with A.
All right, this is going to cap off the end of this round and the end of these games. Is it A? Let's see. It is A. Score 80,000 points. Good job, guys. All right. Well, for that round, Alone Ultra had 1 point. Check Out Our Backlog had 2 points. Hennessy and Syrup had 1 point, and Grimglow had 1 point as well. I have the results of the winners. They were just brought in to me. Thank you. It looks like a tied third place. Tied for third place. We've got Hennessy and Syrup and Ultra Alone, or Alone Ultra together, and all tied in third place. Now, for second place, we've got Check Out Our Backlogs. So first place goes to Grimglow. Woo! So, Grimglow, please take the podium to get your gold medals and give us a speech. Give us a speech.
Congrats, boys.
Well, I personally can't wait to see the trophy for us winning that Toby's going to keep on its mantelpiece instead of mailing it to us.
I'm getting called out. I don't like this.
Special shout out to everyone that put this together. Keaton being the quiz master. We've heard him come on a couple times. Keaton, you are an awesome dude for putting this all together. And all the other people who wrote in questions for the show. Grim, what you got, man?
Yeah, I just want to say this actually was a lot of fun. It's a little bit more fun than I thought it was going to be. And I definitely want to say, thank you guys to adding us to your roster for this year. It was definitely a fun time. And kind of expounding some of my knowledge about some of these things. I definitely would have gotten a lot of the questions wrong that other people also got wrong. So it's a good thing they took the L and not us. So in other words, I'm sorry you guys are downtrodden and we stepped all over you. But, we win.
Only one team can qualify for the Tournament of the Champions. And I came in ready for battle.
And I definitely want to say, thanks to Keaton, some of these questions were absolutely great. Totally kept me on my toes this whole damn time. And anybody who brought these questions in, they were awesome. I'm going to be looking for those little cows now.
Helped, Zodiac helped, and Martin helped.
Yes, Keaton, who all should we thank for helping write questions? We got Berg, Retro Rex, like I said, Martin,
Berg,
Chris.
Rex, Martin in particular for everything to do with that sound effects round. Ashton
fuck you, Martin.
from the Retro Hangover. Ashton and Zodiac from the Retro Hangover podcast.
Yes.
Berg from Berg This. Rex from just being Rex. And Martin.
And I wrote some questions too, guys.
Oh yeah, and Toby's. Man, Toby, you do not get enough respect for all that you do for this thing. I know that you do get your props, but people don't know all that you put into this. So, as the kids say, mad props to Toby. I'm not sure which props, but mad props.
Yeah. Anyways. No, this is great, guys. We love having all these different content creators come together and make these super fun and super goofy. So we'll let everyone promote their stuff one last time, and we'll get out of here. And if there's any last remarks anyone wants to say on this long-ass Retro-Lympics like they always are, Grim and Lefko, you guys plug your stuff one more time. I know y'all have already talked y'all shit, so y'all just plug y'all stuff.
You go ahead first.
All right. Well, my show is Afterglow. I cover one game an episode where I talk mostly about my gaming memories, maybe a little bit of the background of the game, but I skew harder towards my memories and the music of the game. I like pushing music very hard because I'm a musician myself. And there's a lot of people on here who have actually been guests on my show. So if you listen to one of those episodes, go check out their stuff too. And check out everyone's stuff that's been on here, because everyone on here tonight has just some awesome content.
All right, then I guess that leaves me. And that is Grim from the Lost and Gone podcast. And I would say, if you like the Secret Levels podcast, you might just see your thick boys on an episode or two of my show. Toby's helped out a little bit with it. So did the Goobs Genie. And, it's all about unreleased media and the like. So, cover video games, got a movie done so far. And I think you guys will like it. Come give it a listen when you got a chance. And definitely give some love to our all-thick fathers, TobyVonDoom and Goobs.
Coach Goobs to you.
Coach Goobs to me, I guess.
Win or lose, Coach Goobs.
Our second...
I want to give a special shout-out here to... Wait, 1 second here, Toby.
Oh, sorry.
To the First Lady Levels for stepping in and being a great hostess as she is.
Thanks, Ray.
Would you like to promote your show, Jenny B?
Yeah, you can check out the Nocturnal Mysteries podcast, a show about the paranormal, supernatural, and mysterious. Episodes come out bi-weekly, and it's available wherever you find your podcasts.
And thank you, Bean, for helping me read, because I hate trying to read.
You're welcome.
I love when you get the really hard ones or the Japanese words.
I know you do.
Every time I see it, I'm just like, thank God. So thank you so much for always being there to help us.
You know it.
Get some tea.
All right, our second place.
She's off.
Our second place. Check out our backlogs. Tell us about those backlogs one more time, guys. Mikey, John.
So my backlog is from the podcast Video Game Lounge. So you can check us out anywhere you find your other podcasts. And I will give a shout out to Keaton really quick, as he is every Sunday keeping me on track on a game that I'm actually making through Unity. I'm making a Clash Royale clone, and it's called Battle of the Bands. So I'm making like a kind of rival music studio game in the program Unity, and trying to get it out by Thanksgiving is my due date. So once that's out, I'll be able to drop it. It'll be a web browser based game, and you guys can check it out. So.
Oh yeah, we'll have to get you on a secret level side quest to talk about it.
Yeah, that'd be cool to have you on the show and talk about how that came along.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro.
Mikey?
Hold on, shit. I was on mute. I just want to say thank you again for having me on. It's always a pleasure. I mentioned it at the start of the show, but I don't podcast anymore. Don't waste your time listening to my silly podcast. Go to a museum. Museums have lots of free entry dates and times, and I guarantee you'll have a better time there than you will listening to my podcast. But if you're insisting on a podcast, listen to someone who is here. There's 8-10 people here who have podcasts. Again, I guarantee you will be a better time listening to one of those than the silly show I don't do anymore.
Hey, don't discredit your hard work and time and every effort and stuff putting into the show. That's why it's still valuable, even if it's no longer going.
I've been checking on here, and the analytics say that you do have a huge backlog that people can still listen to and get some really good entertainment out of.
They can, but I'd also still like to take this opportunity to plug museums. I think that's a great plug.
Perfect. Ultra Flames, you wanna plug your channel one more time?
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, unlike everyone else here, I do not have a podcast. Instead, I make YouTube videos on my YouTube channel called Ultra Flames 64. Look out next week, because hopefully by next Saturday, I'll be releasing my next video, which is on Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game.
Oh hell yeah!
And maybe look out for October's video if that comes out, which I'll be doing another movie review on the movie Clerks.
Oh nice!
Yeah, of course, I'm a YouTube channel that just uploads every couple months because it takes forever to make my videos.
We understand that. We've had some slight delays in our podcast coming out here lately for Secret Levels.
Yeah. But feel free to follow me on Instagram if you want, any of the viewers.
All right.
I'm mostly active there, but yeah.
What's the handle on Instagram?
UltraFlame64.
Okay, it's the same.
My profile picture, it's the same profile picture and username.
Cool. All right, Rob, you want to tell us one more time about your wrestling shows?
One more time. you can follow me wherever you to all your podcasts and wares and whatnot. I co-host 2 shows. Both go by the similar name, but one is about Japanese professional wrestling. The name of those shows are Didn't Get All of It and Didn't Get All of It Japan. So check those out. Didn't Get All of It Japan is bi-weekly. Didn't Get All of It is weekly.
Nice. And then Goobs and myself, we do the Secret Levels podcast.
1 second here.
Whoa.
Speaking of didn't get all of it, we didn't get all of it tonight, Rob, but I love you. Thanks for helping me out, buddy.
Yeah. Hopefully you got all of your alcohol into your system.
I only had a couple beers.
Yeah. More than me, I want to.
But yes, the Secret Levels podcast. Myself and Toby, we do a podcast about awesome old video games.
Sometimes not so awesome.
And then we rage about it. I say weird things and I would shove stuff up my ass and or urethra.
Yes. Yeah, we do a retro video game review show where we go over 1 game per episode, we go over the history, the story, the gameplay, some fun facts, and then we rate it at the end. So come check us out if this is on some other feed. We do these Retro-Lympics twice a year, so expect one in the winter. And we're soon going to have episode 200, and we are going to be comparing both of the Aladdin games for Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. So if you want to see which one we thought was better, you're going to have to come listen to those 2 episodes. But, Goobs, is there anything else we can add to this? Like, this was a lot of fun, like always.
Yeah, it was a great time. I hope everyone had a good time. Not a long time. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a great time. And I want to say game over, folks.
No, then go ahead and say it, buddy. Close the
Game
ceremony.
over, folks.
So that was the Retro-Lympics 2024 Summer Edition, and pretty cool to see myself and Grim take home the title for the Summer 2024 champions. So I guess our podcasts can now be called award-winning podcasts. Let's see how long we can kind of keep that rolling. But once again, thank you for listening to another bonus episode of Afterglow. As for our usual shout-outs, be sure to check out Retro Gaming Roundup, check out the Lost and Gone podcast, and check out Secret Levels as well. And while you're checking people out, there are all kinds of different people in this particular Retro-Lympics that you should go back and check out, like the Video Game Lounge podcast, the Didn't Get All of It podcast, O2 Heroes. Also, swing by the Discord and say hi to Ultra Flames, say hi to Grim, Toby, and say hi to the people that did the work behind the scenes. Keaton, of course, always does a ton of work for these Retro-Lympics episodes. And there's a few other behind-the-scenes guys that also came in. Be sure to, give them a shout-out and give them a thank you if you enjoyed listening to this episode. But then again, as always, I thank you for listening to Afterglow, and I will see you all on the next episode.